Hello, you guys. It's nice to be here. It's lovely to see you, everyone. Hello, Replay. Hello, Freya. Hello, Julie. Hello, Welsh. Hello, you guys. It's great to see you all. I've got a few topics today. I'm going to put the guest link in. I'm hoping Replay will come up because some of the topics do involve a Replay crew, my darling. Obviously with the MEFTIF and all that sort of stuff. So you want to come up and chat about that. I have got a couple of topics today. The first one is this narrative that I've a problem and Deadly Queens and AMS, they're trying to throw it out. And they're doing it on purpose. They know they're lying, but they do it on purpose. So they're trying to throw out this narrative that because Dave and I were friends, which we were, before I knew about, what we know about, of course we was. I'm not denying that. He was friends with a lot of people. He was on jurors, he was on sieges, he was on everyone's. He was in the community. He was part of the community, right? And this whole stream is not going to be about Dave, by the way. I'm just want to put this narrative to bed. So they're all saying, oh, we're going to be co-hosts again and, go back. Look, my decision, my own decision, is I don't want to do that. But I'm not entitled to oust him from the rest of the community. I can't tell anyone else what to do. Once you know the situation, I've always said this, and you still want to be friends, that's not my business. It is not my business. I'm not going to tell anyone who to be friends with, who not to be friends with, who you can have in your channel, who you can't have in your channel. When your name's on the door, you make your own decisions for your own channel. That's it. Oh, I hope you're all right, Replay. No worries. Yeah, well, everyone was friends with him. He was in the community. He was in CJ's. He was in Granny's Watching. He was in everybody's. So to pick me out particularly is just not right. I've said this a million times. Jora phoned me up that morning. I think it was 9 o'clock in the morning. That was the first time I knew about it. I reached out to Dave. I said, is this true? In the morning. I waited all day till like tea time, or I think, about 5 o'clock. Didn't get a response. And then I went, okay, well, hiya, Sandra. It's so lovely to see you. And then, it came out, I think Clipper did put a community post out, and it was coming out. It was out there on the platform, right? On here. Everyone started to know about it. But I was probably one of the last people to know. My personal decision is it's too much. I don't want to engage with him. But that's not for me to tell anyone else what to do, though. So you might find him on replays or wherever, and that's okay. That's up to them. That's not my decision. Right. So putting out this narrative that, we're going to be co-hosts and, sagacious, it really annoys me because it's completely not true. Ninos are going past. But I don't make decisions for other people. Hold on, I've got someone at the door. Hold on. Oh my God, have you been talking amongst yourselves? I'm so sorry. The door went. That was my sister. That was my sister at the door. I am so sorry, guys. I had to go and answer it and talk to my sis. She was visiting and she's just heading home. So I had to have a little chat with her. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, honestly. She was heading home. She's visiting for the weekend and she's heading home. So I had to go and talk to her for a little bit. I'm so sorry. Hello, oh my goodness. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Craftastic. Sorry. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Typical, isn't it? Isn't it typical? You get on this live and you get a visitor to the door. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Family does come first. Yeah. She doesn't live here. She's just visiting. So I had to go and chat to her for a little bit. Hey, you should have gone to the game, Chris. Oh, so anyway, so as I was saying, oh my God, I'm sorry. There's this narrative going around that all of a sudden, Dave and I are going to be co-hosting again. That's not going to happen. Look, but I look, if he's in the community and other people are friends with him, that's fine. That literally is none of my business. None of my business whatsoever. It really isn't. I hope that he respects my view and, he knows that I'm really straight-laced, straight down the middle of the road, straight-laced, rules are rules and you don't break the law and all that stuff. And I personally can't get my head around it, right? But that's my personal decision. I hope he respects that enough to say, all right, Sagacious, that's your decision. I respect that. And we just go separate ways, right? Everyone has the right to make their own decision. My decision is I can't get past it. I can't, right? It's huge and it's too much for me and I can't get past it, okay? But that's my personal decision. Oh, go back and chat. Oh no, I've missed a lot, haven't I? Oh dear. What have I missed? Oh, what have I missed? We need to do a spirit box session. Oh yes, definitely do that. I know Welsh and replay. Welsh was on fire. She was having absolutely none of it. I was really proud of Welsh. She was so cool. Very proud of you, Welsh. Go back. I'm trying to go back and read the old comments. Above that, oh goodness. I don't think it. The thing is, I can only scroll back so far. I can only scroll back so far. It won't let me replay. It was a shock for me when he came into my life. We was 2 hours in and he bought a membership. I haven't seen him since. Okay, yeah, and look, that, as I say, it's not for me. Look, I always say on here, my name's on the door. I decide what happens on my channel. I don't decide what happens anywhere else. It's none of my business. None. I can only decide what happens on my channel, right? And I have the right to do that because my name's on the door. Get it? Everyone? So, Ivor and Ams and Deadly Queens, that's my decision. So I'd really appreciate if you stopped going with this false narrative. And Ams does it all the time, doesn't she? When it all come out and she tried to tell everyone that I said in a comment somewhere Dave was innocent. I never said that. Not in this context. And as people say, context matters. That was when he was getting accused of trolling Pesky. And he was innocent of that. He wasn't trolling Pesky. It came out, and someone as well. Someone was blamed. Dave was blamed for trolling Pesky. And of course, they were innocent of that. And that was before I knew any of this. And of course, people like Ams chuck that in. Oh, Sagacious said Dave's innocent. Chuck that in on something that's totally different. And I saw some of the comments underneath that, and they were, oh God, did Sagacious say that? That's what these people do. They twist anything and everything and make people out to have said something in a different context on something that had no relevance. That's what they do. That's why she annoys me so much. She does it all the fucking time. All the time. Twists things and makes people believe completely the wrong thing. And people wonder why I don't like Hams. There is one of the look, she does it all the time. That's just an example of why I don't like her, because she twists things, turns things into something it wasn't, changes things completely. And she does it on purpose to make people believe false narratives. And it really annoys me. Exactly, Welsh. And I know, Craftastic and what. Look, anyone, I'm not the fucking YouTube police here. I am not going to tell anyone else what to do. We have to have autonomy for ourselves and be judged on what we do ourselves, right? I I will not tell anyone else what to do, what to think, where to go, who to be friends with, where you're allowed to go. I'll never do it. I'm not doing it. But also on the same token, I don't want to be held responsible for other people's decisions. That's up to them. If you don't like it, go talk to them. Try and have a reasonable conversation. They might even talk about it and say the reasons behind the decision. I don't know. But I'm sick of being held responsible for anything and everything that goes on. So Welsh says, I know I'm a good person. You absolutely are. Never done a thing in my life. That's all I need to know so they can stick it up there. Exactly right. Exactly right, Welsh. And the thing is, yes, I come on here initially very naive and, stupid. I've been here 5 years. I sort of get the ways of it now. I sort of get how this little corner works a bit. And you learn as you go. And I would have done things completely differently. Because I would have been a lot more cautious of what I said about my personal life. Um, because people will just use it. They people on here will go so low, it's unreal. Like it's unreal how low people go. That's why I always say, to people, please keep anything personal about yourself, keep it personal, because people will use anything to have a go at you, and they will twist it and change it and all that stuff. And I'm with Welsh here. I'm lucky because, I am so straight laced. I play by the rules. I've never been in trouble. I've never been arrested. You won't find nothing. I know, look, people like Meftif, let me just say to you, I've fallen out with people before on this YouTube corner. They've tried to dig me out before. There's nothing to find. Nothing. Zero. Nothing to find. I've never, there's no criminal record, never been arrested, never nothing. So if you want to dig me out, you're wasting your time because there's nothing, I mean, honestly, nothing to find. Nothing. Yeah, the real life stuff, I know I'm being dug out. I know people are trying to look up other social media. I've locked my Facebook down. Nobody at all. Like, I don't cross over. When I first started on here, I did have a couple of people from YouTube on my Facebook, and I suddenly, I got burnt and realized don't do that. Um, so you've really got to be so careful. Yeah, well, exactly. And if it does cross over into, if it's just words on the internet and they're going to play, they're going to play some old words I said. It's a public platform. I don't care. I don't care. But if you're going to cross over into talking about my kids, etc., like you said, if you talk about my children, then that crosses the line. And we have, we have the police, we have various means to stop that. If it goes that far. If it's just words on YouTube or showing some old video or fine, I don't care. But if it crosses over a line, then yes, there are means and ways to put things in place, so for that to stop. And that's why I like being on this side of the chromosphere, if you like. And these sides, this clear side. Ideally, in utopia land, we wouldn't want there to be sides. We want there to be a whole community and we just bitch back and forth. But there's no utopia on here. These sides, as we like to call the other side, the dark side. And there's our side, which is the good side. And I'm very happy where I stand. Very, very happy where I stand. Is anyone perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. I'm not. Is anyone perfect? No. We're human. We're all human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We're all fallible. We're all human. But I tell you what, I'm very, very happy where I am. The decency on the side I'm on prevails. I know they say it all the time. I go into replays. It should never go real life on no one. Never. Never. The people on our side do have boundaries, actually. And, and I'm happy where I am. Very, very happy. I've put the guest link in if someone wants to come up. So, yeah. So, I don't control other people. I talk to Replay on WhatsApp. I'm not going to say to Replay, what did you have that person in your chat for? It's none of my business what other people do on their channels. None of my business whatsoever. We can only make our own decisions, and I hope that my decision is respected as other people's decisions are respected. Yeah, Replay. Well, she's a little firecracker. I love her. She's mint. So what else? So yeah, going real life is wrong on anybody. Even for the dark side, I don't agree with going real life on them. And also talking about people that are not on here, like family members, don't do that. I'm not interested in anyone's family members. Your children, your mums, your dads, your uncles, you're not interested. That's your personal life. It's called personal life for a reason. Personal life. That's not YouTube. Keep it on YouTube. So, also, there is a lot of chat about this Ghost of Methtif channel. I don't know who they are. I never said it was Amy. Never said it was Amy. There's a few people. There's a few people going, oh, it could be such and such, could be such and such, could be such and such. People are going to have ideas and think, oh, could it be Lala? Could it be da-da-da? Could it be whoever? People have, people saying, oh, could it be such and such or whatever. I ain't accused nobody. Nobody of being that channel. We don't know. These other people, looking into it because this troll channel goes for a lot of different people and they get everything wrong. They don't even tell the truth. They get everything wrong. Everything they say is bullshit, is completely wrong. So other people, people are maybe trying to find out who they are. The names that have been brought up, I don't even know who they are. Never heard of them in my life. And Replay, I have never released messages, voice clips, dug into anyone, kids, nothing. I respond to people by... Exactly. I'm very happy where I am. I'm very happy in Replays. Yeah, you're right, Welsh. So yeah, the people, the person that's been brought up just recently, who it could be, I don't know. I don't know who it is. The person, I've never heard of this name before in my life. Never in my life have I heard of this name, ever. So why they seem to have my name in their mouth constantly, I do not know. because the reasons they are saying they keep talking about me are completely false anyway. They're not even true. They've come up with a couple of things to say, oh, why they have my name in their mouth. They're saying because I go in chats they don't like. Tough shit. Tough. I'll still be going in replays. I'll still be going in Dorothy's. Who was the other person you mentioned? TT's. If I want to go in TT's, I'll go in TT's. If I want to go in Dorothy's, I'll go in Dorothy's. If I want to go in replays, I'll go in replays. No amount of your, oh, well, I'm going to expose. What are you going to expose? Some old video I made. It's a public fucking platform. If you're just going to expose something I said a year ago, who the fuck cares? I don't care. It's a public platform. Whatever. Just don't take it off YouTube. You take it off YouTube, there'll be other consequences. That's all I'm saying. So is there anything else we want to chat about with the topic that I've just had, which is basically the narrative that's been put out there that Dave and I are going to be co-hosts? It's not going to happen. That's not true. But as I say, where he goes on the platform is none of my business. None. Freya, I'm very content here. I do not comment much, but always watch for fear of being attacked, to be honest. I know. No, it's not cowardly. Freya, I get it. 100% I get it. That's what I feel so bad about. And that's why I stand so strong on purposely going in the places where I want to go. You'll know who I like because you'll see me there chatting. You'll know who I don't like because I'm not in there. That's it. I don't come up here to have a go at anybody. I don't go for people. I don't set up streams against a certain person and just call them out. You know, as I say, you'll know who I like because you'll see me in their chat. You'll see me chatting, so you'll know who I like. You'll know who I don't like because I won't be there. But I 100% get it, and I'm so sorry. And I've said that before in my other live streams, is that even the dark side have to understand that the more threatening you are and the more the way you treat people, people are too scared to even comment, to even come in someone's channel and say hello. And that is detrimental to everybody. You've got to lighten it up a bit. You've got to stop going real life, stop threatening people just because they're in someone's chat and saying hello. Just stop it, because you're making the whole community smaller. You're making people scared to even say hello in someone's chat. Oh, replay, that reminds me. I'm not a member on your channel just yet, and a few times I've been in your lives and I can't find the link for it. And I know you're doing a members only live later. Could you, replay, do me a favour? Could you possibly put a community post on your community post, please? On your own, on Replay Rants community post. And could you possibly put your members link in a community post so people can find it? I can't find it. So if you do that, I will, after this live, I'll try and find it and I'll try and become a member. Okay? But I literally couldn't find it in your live. I couldn't find the link for it. I was on my phone, so maybe that's why I couldn't find the link for it, because I was on my phone. But if you do a CP, say you're doing a members live tonight, and just put your link in and see if we can find it from there, please. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that, Freya. It really shouldn't. I'm so sorry that people are finding it so rough on here that you can't even go and say hello in someone's chat. It's just so sad. that people are so afraid to do that. And this is why I stand strong on it. This is why when people say that to me, I say, fuck you. You'll see me there more. You know? But I'll tell you what is cowardly. This is what I think is cowardly. And this is my look, I'm on here, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody else. When I'm on my channel, on my live, I'm speaking for myself and myself only. My friends in here, like Welsh and Replay, and everyone, Crafty, I love these guys, but we might not agree on everything. We might not. So when I come and stand up on here and I'm speaking for myself. Okay. Like what I think is cowardly is people using troll accounts to troll people. If you've got something to say, come in as yourself. Come in as yourself and say, oh, sagacious, I'm not happy about this. Can we talk about it? Can we maybe talk it out? But being a troll channel is cowardly. Not coming out under yourself is cowardly. It is. Because you're not yourself. So you can hide behind a troll name. That's what's cowardly. You'll find in the 5 years I've been here, anyone I've fallen out with over the 5 years, look, if you're going to be here a long time, you're going to fall out with people, make up with people, fall out with people, make up with people. That's par for the course, right? But anyone I've fallen out with, even they will tell you, I will never come in as a different account. Never. If I've got something, I can go in the lion's den, but I'll come in as myself. Case in point, CJ the other day had a live about me. You want my attention, sagacious? Had a whole live about me, which is fine. It's a public platform. People can talk about what they want. And when I went in there and said, actually, that's not true, I went in as myself. I didn't go in as somebody else. I didn't make up an alt account and, go in and say, oh, sagacious is mint. She's the best thing since sliced bread under some false account, to back myself up. No, I went in as myself. And when I'm falling out with people or having a disagreement, I will always go in as myself. I will come in as sagacious. I'll say, it's me, it's sagacious, and I'll come in as myself. Even if it's in a lion's den where I know everyone's going to have a go at me and go, oh, it's sagacious, and start a lot of shit. Even when I know that's coming, I'm still going to come in as myself. So get some balls. If you've got something to say, come in as yourself. And by that, I'm not saying as your real name. We don't use our real names here because we protect our privacy. But come in as your own channel name. You should have gone to the game, Chris. I used to be afraid of upsetting people by going into chats until I realised the crime wars will rage on and where I go doesn't even matter. It doesn't, honestly, and that's actually true. And I felt like that as well. I used to think, oh gosh, I better not go in there, because people will have a go and da-da-da. At one point, a long time ago, but certainly not now. Absolutely not. And not for years, actually. Maybe the first year I was here. I might have thought that, oh, I dare go there. But absolutely not. I will go where I like. No one's going to tell me where to go. And to be threatened into saying, right, well, if I see you in that chat, I'm going to expose A, B, and C. I'm sorry, but it's not on. It's just not on. Yeah, and it's just the longer you're here, you start to understand that this being afraid, we shouldn't be really. We actually shouldn't. We should stand together. Sorry about my voice. I think something's going around. Everyone's got a cough and a cold, so excuse me. But we've got to be strong and just go where we like. Everyone should be able to go where they like. And people talk about community issues. I would call that a community issue, the dark side and our side. That everyone should stick together on this issue and say, go where hell you like. Stop threatening people. Everyone should go where they like. I'm happily irrelevant. You're not irrelevant. Everyone has a voice. Everyone's is important as anyone else. Whether you're a sub, whether you've got a channel, whether you've got 1,000 subscribers, 10 subscribers, everyone's voice is relevant. And we need lots of different input. We need lots of different people. Because at the end of the day, we do tend to get infuriated with our own community that we're in. But we're like a big dysfunctional family. And every time I've tried to leave, I end up coming back because I miss it. I miss the people that I get on with. I miss it. I like being here. I like talking to people like Sandra and Replay and Crafty and everyone. And I'd miss it if I left. I don't want to leave. But I think that everyone, the whole community, needs to have boundaries. And we all say the same thing. Don't talk about kids. Don't talk about our families. Don't go real life. Keep it on YouTube. We all sort of say the same thing. I mean, we're all adults. Like, we might really dislike someone, but it doesn't mean to say that someone might not have a point, if you see what I mean. Okay, I'll give an example. I really, really don't like Lycan and AMS. I don't like them. I don't like them as people. Doesn't mean to say that sometimes I know they might have a point. Sometimes 90% of it's bullshit. But some people, even if you don't like them, may sometimes have a point. That's all I'm saying. And so even the people you don't like have the capability, possibly, maybe, of being reasonable. And understanding the issue of the real life stuff, the talking about people's children. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants that. So even there's the dark side, our side, whatever we call it, their side, our side, the whole community, whether you like them or not, can come together. It's possible to come together on certain issues because it helps us all. Nobody wants our children spoke about. Nobody. So there is certain issues that you can put certain issues aside and say, look, at least we can hold boundaries for this. Don't talk about people's kids. There's no need to go real life. Keep it on YouTube. Sugar babe, honestly, and I know it's hard for some people to understand because some people have a straight line down the middle. They go, nope, nope, nope. I don't actually have that straight line. I can understand that even people I don't like sometimes may have a point. On some things. So I've covered the issue with this thing that everyone, the dark side are throwing out, saying I'm suddenly going to be co-hosting again with that's not going to happen. But that's my decision. So I hope I've put that to bed. I've wrote down Replay member. I've covered that. I'm going to become a member, but I couldn't find it. So I've covered that. I've covered about troll channels and coming in as yourself. I'm not going to listen to someone if you're not coming in as yourself. I'm just not. Sugar, I don't have a straight line either, and sometimes people I don't like have points. Yeah, they do. I agree with, and sometimes people I do like say things I don't agree with. I'm with you, Sugar babe. I'm with you 100%. 100%. I agree with that statement. I do. So yeah. For example, even something lighter, and I'll say this as well, and I probably won't be liked for this, but anyway, there's Christmas coming up. there might be something light. I don't know what anyone's doing. I honestly don't. I'm not behind the scenes with anyone really. But when Christmas comes up, sometimes channels like to do lighter things, you know. And for example, back when people have done the Kramer Awards. Now, when CJ and Jorah first did the Kramer Awards, the whole community, whether you like people, didn't like people, the whole community turned up. They did. There was about 500, 600 people watching, because sometimes it's okay to have a lighter side. Sometimes it's okay to laugh at ourselves, to find humor in this whole community. And sometimes it's okay to laugh and have a nice time. You can bitch, all through the year. But sometimes if there's one day like a Kramer Awards or something like that, and it's for the whole community, sometimes we can put differences aside for one day and maybe even come together and have a nice night, like something like the Kramer Awards or something like that, maybe something for Christmas. Even in wars at Christmas, sometimes even they had a truce for one day, for a lighter day. That's all I'm saying. Replay, so I won't be involved. I know, I get it. But what I'm saying, when Christmas comes, if someone does like a Kramer Awards or something like that, and they involve everybody, everyone, not just their own side, sometimes that's okay too. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I get it. Some people have strong lines and they can't put that aside for one day. I get that too. But I'm saying the Kramer Awards that they did, particularly CJ and Joe, the one, not the last one, the one before, there was so many people in there. No, I get it. I get it. There was so many people in there, and everyone from every community, and everyone enjoyed that night. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It could be possible. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Sandra. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. It would, it would turn. Yeah, okay, maybe not. But it's just an idea. Just an idea. Maybe it's a silly idea. So even at Christmas, there couldn't be a truce for one day and then go back to bitching the next day. Okay, I get it. Okay, I've got it. Thank you. I've got it. All right. Just an idea. Okay. Maybe it's a daft idea. Maybe there cannot be a community Christmas truce for one day. Maybe that can't happen. Maybe it's a silly idea. I'm sorry. Okay. But, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it can't happen. Maybe things have just gone too far. Yeah, I get it. Okay, bad idea. I'm just saying that Kramer Awards that they did, everyone, there was people from everywhere, and it was a good night. There was about 500 people in chat, and it was a good night. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I stand corrected. Sorry. Okay, so the next topic I wanted to bring up is, because there's a lot of chatter about it, and I just want to say where I stand on it. As I say, my voice is just as important as anyone else's. It's probably irrelevant, but it's my voice. So the other topic that a lot of people are talking about is noodle mash. So I'm going to talk about noodle a little bit and just say where I stand. That's all. I was just going to say where I stand on the topic. Yeah, I get it. Daft idea. No truce for one night at Christmas. Okay, I get it. So where I stand on it, I agree with what everyone is saying. She is a professional victim. That I find her as a professional victim. She uses that card over and over and over again. Now, I want to make it clear, Mrs. P has done things wrong out of reacting. We know Mrs. P reacts. We know that. But I tell you what, she doesn't have to get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. There was loads of channels just about Mrs. P. She's reactive. We know that. Noodle Mash has made a whole channel, basically, a whole channel support on going at Mrs. P. She has. Now, it's a fact that Noodle Mash only got that order. Now, please listen clearly. Anyone that's not watching right now and watches on replay later on, please listen clearly to this fact. Noodle Mash only got that order because Mrs. P showed an address. It's not because of any back and forth or anything else that Noodle Mash has said it was. It's not. It's nothing to do with anything else. It's nothing to do with words on the internet or the back and forth they've had, the arguments they've had, bad words said to each other. Nothing. The only reason that order was granted was because her address was shown on a public platform, and that is the only reason. Okay. That's fine, replay. As I say, I don't know what's going to happen at Christmas. I'm not behind the scenes. I'm just saying that that's fine. That's fine. I'm not involved with anything. I'm not involved with anything. I'm just saying if there's some lighter things at Christmas, whatever. But anyway, so I agree with yes, but that's why she got the order. The judge made the order because the address was shown. That's why she got the order. It was nothing to do with back and forth, nothing. So when she's threatening orders on other people just because they've called her out, don't worry about it, is what I'm saying. She hasn't got a leg to stand on. If it's just back and forth and you're saying, you're just calling her out on things, and if she throws out, well, I'm going to get an order on you, she don't have a leg to stand on. Unless you've, which you haven't, have done that. She put her own address out due to her crafts. Yeah, but the order was made on that replay. That's why the order was given. And that's the only reason the order was given. That's what people don't understand. That's why I wanted to make it clear. So when she's waffling on about, oh, she's going to bring orders out on A, B, and C, she don't have a leg to stand on. Because that's why the order was given. It was the address, nothing else. So, and as I say, I agree with the ladies, what they're saying. I think she's a professional victim. She uses that card. As I said to someone earlier, privately, I said, to me, objectively, she's the Meghan Markle of the Cramosphere. It's all, woe is me. I've been put on. Everyone's having a go at me. It's not true. There's back and forth on YouTube, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She does as much as anyone else. In fact, sometimes worse, I would say. You mean leggings to stand on? Yeah, so objectively, looking at Noodle Mash's channel, she says just as bad things to other people. It's like back and forth, back and forth. So there ain't going to be any orders. She's threatening people with orders. It's not going to happen because you haven't done anything for a judge to order on, is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying you need to understand why the order was given. So I think I've got all out my topics that I wanted to cover. Is there any questions on the topics in hand? The guest link is there if someone wants to come up. As I say, if you're going to come up, just be yourself. If you want to talk about it, be yourself. That's okay. We can chat about it if you are your own person. Is there any questions about the topics? That's the topics I wanted to cover today. And that's it really, yeah. Yeah, as I say, it's none of my business who's friends with who or what people do on their own channel. It really isn't. You know, I can only control what happens on my channel and make decisions for my own self. That's it. I don't make decisions for anyone else. Welsh. How many subs are wearing? Oh gosh. That's not good, is it? Yeah, replay. She's found other people's chats too, then plays professional victim card. I agree. Absolutely. But people are getting wise though, aren't they? I think people are getting wise and seeing it for what it is. Yeah, hypocritical. But people are seeing it for what it is now. You know, you can't. Yeah. Sagacious, you crochet. Oh my god. No, I don't crochet. I wish I could. I have a friend, you know, a real life friend who is the most amazing person who crochets. She crochets. Oh my god, she is amazing. She really is brilliant. Unfortunately, I can't crochet. I would love to, but I can't. I hear someone. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I would love to. I would love to, but I absolutely can't. Do you want to come up, someone? You've missed all the topics. And I've said everything I've wanted to say on the topic, so I'm just seeing if anyone wants to ask any questions or if you want to come up for a little bit. You're very welcome. Just selling. Oh my goodness. Craft asset, you've learnt to crochet. Do you love it? I'd love to be able to. Oh, great, someone. I'd love to be able to, but I can't. The most I can do is make wool pom-poms. I used to make pom-poms with my granddaughter. She's a bit old for it now. She's 10, but when she was about 5 or 6 or 7, I used to make wool pom-poms, especially at Halloween. I bought orange wool and we made pom-pom pumpkins, and I got black wool as well and made pom-pom spiders. Put googly eyes on them and made pom-pom spiders with her, and she loved that. But that's as far as I could do it. I can't crochet. I remember my grandma, God bless her, rest her soul, when I was young, she tried to teach me to knit so many times, and she was the loveliest woman, but she used to get cross with me because I just couldn't do it. That's clever. Why aren't you a nursery teacher? Oh, I'm not a nursery teacher, but I love the grandkids, Welsh. I love doing old-fashioned things with the grandkids. I love making stuff with them, but I'm not very good at it. But yeah, pom-pom spiders and pom-pom pumpkins is about my limit, but I love doing it. As I say, we'd make a pom pom, like for the spider, for example, we'd make a pom pom, black pom pom, and then we put googly eyes on it, and then we'd get pipe cleaners and twist them around to make little spider legs. It was really cute. I love doing that. Oh, you can't cast off. Is that the hardest thing? So you can do a lot. You could probably make a scarf, and but keep going. A very long scarf, like a really long one. But probably can't finish it. Oh, have you made pom poms for all the kids? I love it. It's really cute. Craftastic. I started knitting when I was I started knitting about 30 years ago, and I only learned how to crochet a few months ago. Yeah. But it's never ending. I know it'd be the longest scarf in history. Like Doctor Who. You call it a Doctor Who scarf replay. He has a long scarf. You call it a Doctor Who scarf. That's what you're making. My favourite doll, Tiny Tears. Someone's coming up. Oh, do you want me to put the link in again so you don't have to scroll back? Hold on. There you go. Doctor Who scarves were a huge thing a few years ago in the knitting community, and Harry Potter scarves. Yeah, Doctor Who scarves, because he had that massive long scarf, didn't he? It was huge. A never-ending scarf. Hey.
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hiya. So you've come in late, so you probably missed all the topics I've covered.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm such a late one.
Oh, it's nice to see you. So I'll do the cliff notes then. So I covered, right, there's a big scenario going around from Ivor and Deadly Queens and Nams that I'm suddenly going to be co-hosting with Dave again. Now my point is I'm not, but it's none of my business. It's none of my business where he goes in the community. I can only decide for myself. I'm not going to tell anyone else what to do. Because there's a big hoo-ha because he was on replays and he got a membership. So there's a big hoo-ha about that. But I can't tell. Everyone has to make their own decisions, and I'm not the YouTube police, But they keep saying, oh well, that means that I'm involved and we're going to be co-hosting again and this that, and it's not true. But that's my decision. That's no one. I can't tell anyone else what to do. Hiya, Sally. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish people would stop telling other people what to do. Do you know what I mean? It really annoys me.
Just leave Sagacious alone. It's like they're trying to get a hold of you for what? Like, why?
I know. Suddenly, I'm responsible for everyone else. Apparently, like anyone else does something on the community that someone doesn't like. Sagacious is that's her fault. Oh, how is it my fault? I don't get it. I'm not responsible for everyone. I'm responsible for me, myself, and I, and that's it. Sally, if you want to come up and have a chat.
I don't get it. What is wrong with these people?
I know.
I mean, at the end of the day, like with the Dave situation and the others, that's between them.
Of course it is.
And the fact that they want to keep picking on you about it. Come on.
They keep saying, "Oh, I've put people in danger and all." Listen, we all know what happened. Jorah, we used to be friends, right? Mm-hmm. We haven't. Look, we're not terrible to each other. We just have moved in different directions. She went to a place that I don't like. I'm happy where I am, so it makes it difficult to be friends, right? But we haven't actually had a massive fallout, if you see what I mean. Okay, we're just in different places. Yeah. So when it happened, Jorah phoned me up and said, "Look, Sagacious, I think you should know." And we hadn't spoke for ages, but she was like, "I want to put the YouTube bullshit aside. I think you should know." Right? So that's when I found out. So all this scenario about, oh, I had it hidden for weeks and I put people in it, fuck off. I found out
Yeah.
when Jora phoned me up that morning, and I
Yeah.
personally, Nikki, personally made the decision that that was it for me. And I want that decision respected, but I'm not going to tell anyone else what to do.
Yeah. It's everyone's individual choice what they do, and for them to keep hanging that over your head, saying, "Oh, you're good, you're allowing this, you're allowing that, you're doing this, you're doing that." I'm sorry, these are the very same people that participated in bullying mentally disabled people.
Yeah. I did say earlier, you might have missed it as well. I touched on the noodle mash bit a little bit, and I said I agree with you girls. I think she does use the victim card, and people
Hmm.
are sick of it. And I'm with you girls. I don't particularly know a lot about it because I don't watch her, Sophie.
Yeah.
I don't watch Noodle Mash, so I don't know a lot about it. But the bits I have watched, she does use the victim card a lot, and
Yeah.
she's not a victim.
It's no, because if you have to keep using it as a shield, you're not a victim.
Replay, is that you? Just saying, chat. That's you, darling.
It's me.
Ah, hiya, Replay.
Hey, darling. Sorry, I've just got back. I had to go for a routine blood test, so.
Oh, you are. Oh, you won't find out just yet, will you? Oh, it's routine.
Oh no, it's because it's for my blood thinners and things, isn't it? Because I'm an anemic, aren't I? So that's I have to go regular because I take them. So yeah, I'm all right, my darling. Right, as this Dave stuff.
Yeah.
It was me and I was live other night. We were live for like 3 hours, and it was a shock. We was like 2 hours in. Sophie was up on panel with me, and
Yeah.
he came in as a member, and I was quite shocked at seeing Dave. That's first time after, when it all came out, and then obviously I did have Dave up on my panel, which I did, and I've not seen or spoke to him since. So
Sandra.
This channel, whoever they are, they're pathetic. They're just pathetic. So
Yeah, and the thing is about the Meftif channel is they come out with utter bullshit. Like they're not even telling the truth. Like it's utter bullshit. And I'm getting a bit sick of the bullshit being thrown out by AMS and Deadly Queens and Ivor and this channel. It fucks me off because it's not true. And as I say, Replay, whatever, if you want Dave on your channel, that's none of my fucking business. I'm not going to say to you, Replay, what have you got him on your channel for? None of my business. None of my business.
He's only been in my chat once.
I know. See what I mean? They cause an uproar out of thin air. Like, come on.
It's just crazy. It's right. As for my membership link, it keeps throwing me out for some reason. So ask Sally Ann when she gets a minute. She's going to send me my own membership link, and I'll send it you.
Okay, yeah, good, because when you've been live, I've even looked for it and I can't find it, and I thought maybe it's because I'm on my phone because I'm on my laptop right now.
It should be on your main. It should be on my main page.
Right.
Me, sagacious. I'm not very tech savvy. You know that. So I mean, Sophie does me things for me. Bless her. So we've finally got an intro now. What I can use because I kept getting copyrighted. Ridiculous. I know. For a little bit of music. Silly, wasn't it, Sophie?
Yeah, just that they even for a tiny, teeny weeny bit, they can just.
And guess what, Sophie? I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to you. I had an email this morning off YouTube. And I got it for what you said.
Oh, Nadine. Was it Nadine? No,
it wasn't Nadine. I did put a name into. I sent him a message like you told me to. Explain the situation. It's all good, man. Sorted.
Yes.
It's all good.
Yes.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
No, it's not. No, what it is obviously StreamYard. It's if you buy their stream, you only get so many hours free, don't you?
Yeah, I'm still on the free one at the moment. I just get 20 hours, so I'm not on that much, so it's okay.
But if you start buying it, which I need to, it soon adds up. So Sophie emailed me and sent me this link, so we got it for cheaper.
Oh, nice one. Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant.
so
Yeah.
Sagacious, if you start, live streaming regular again, I
Mhm.
can send you the link as well.
Oh,
So you
brilliant.
can
Yeah.
get it cheaper and you still get everything the same.
That's mint. Yeah, because it does. Because I have paid for it before, but it's not rolling. So before I've paid for the odd month. I think I've paid for 3 or 4 months, the odd
Mm.
ones, and then I've stopped it, and then paid for it and stopped it because it's not. You don't have to pay for the whole year. You can just pay for a month and then take it off. That type.
Yeah, this one's the month one, the
Yeah,
Yeah,
monthly
monthly.
one, but it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot
yeah.
cheaper.
I'm Welsh. I have him on channel blocked, so I'm putting boundaries, and I do too, and I want that respected too. I think everyone has the right to make their own decisions with what they know, but I would never tell anyone else what to do. I wouldn't.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that. And like I said, I did say if he should come back, I mean, he's got every right to be here anyway. Look, whether people want to support Dave on his channel, that's up to them. If you don't
Yeah.
want to speak to him, then just block. But he has every right. I mean, and I would never tell anybody, listen, if I fell out with somebody, that's me falling out with that person. I wouldn't then turn around to say, you, Sagacious, or you, Sophie, or any of my mods saying, right, I'm taking your wrench off you because I saw you in such and such chat. I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do
Mhm.
that. So this narrative they're running around with is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they got to
Oh,
talk about something, though, haven't they, Ducky?
and this is why we're here, isn't it? Replaying someone. Look, Freya, I live alone. I put my son in the ground last year. Bless you. I'm so sorry.
I'm
No,
so
I'm so
sorry.
sorry,
And
darling.
I come here for company. And Freya was saying earlier, right, that she sometimes feels scared to even say hello in people's chats. That's what I keep banging on about it.
Oh, Priya, you listen. I know you come to my chats.
It's not fair.
You should be able. You can talk in my chat. My members and my community. Well, on my channel, they are lovely people. They are really nice people. So don't feel like you can't chat, darling.
Yeah, I agree. Even if I go live or any of us go live, you're most more than welcome because we
Yeah,
all share the
very
same
welcome.
people.
And these girls are lovely, honestly. And Sandra, I've put the link in. Did you say you wanted to come up, Sandra? I've put the link in, darling. These girls are lovely. So if you want some company, these girls, honestly, they'll make you laugh too. It's not all doom and gloom as well. We don't always, sometimes they have me howling. They have me howling laughing. So, so yeah, it's not all, we can have fun as well.
Yeah, it
Well,
often.
we'll think of something anyway because we've got this community is very split, and the hypocrites, to be honest, and for what they so this coming together for a day, no, it's not going to work. So I think we ought to a few of us ought to put a few ideas out there on this community ward, like all come together, the nice people,
Okay.
and
I've got it.
we'll do
I've,
our own version
I've got
because
it. I've got
we've
it
got
loud and clear. Believe me,
no,
I've
it's
got it loud.
no, I can say to you, darling, right? If you want, listen, if people want to go over and join in with that on them for a day, that's fine. People can go wherever they want to, but
Yeah.
we'll have our own. But I wasn't saying that at you, Skates. Of course, you can go anywhere
No,
you want.
Sandra, I've put the link in yet. Come up, darling. Come up. Yeah, it was just it just with Christmas coming up and people tend to do fun things at
Yeah.
Christmas, maybe quizzes or something, or they tend to you tend to see the lighter side at Christmas. People want to have a bit more fun times at Christmas,
Well,
and
I'm going to be doing, bonfire night because obviously the Americans and they don't celebrate bonfire night, so we're going to a big fireworks display. So I'm going to go live
oh
on that
nice,
night. Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to be taking the kids because obviously I've got the little ones as well. So we'll be going to the Christmas fair, the big one at Nottingham. So I'm going to go live there as well, and you can all come with me.
that'd be awesome.
yeah, it sounds good. I'm not going with them, but my daughter's taking the kids to a display on bonfire night. They're going to like a proper display
Yeah,
like
that's where we're going. We're
they're
going
paying.
to. Yeah, it's amazing where we go. It's like a pub, and it's set right back towards Sherwood Forest, and it is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take you all with me and show you
Oh,
some pretty fireworks.
Wait.
It really does get to me this when people are too frightened to say hello. It really annoys me. Like for you're not a coward. Everyone feels it. Look, we're creators, and I think Replay and Sophie will both agree with me on this point. Is sometimes we feel like uncomfortable. We stay strong and we go where we like, but sometimes you do think, oh God, these people are going to come at me, and I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. We all feel it.
Well, it's like this channel, this ghosted channel. Now, I know you blocked them, right? And then Welsh carried on conversation. Then I joined in on conversation. Me and Welsh were playing, just in a bit of laugh, and they come back very rude. Very rude. We were in a backward time. I'll tell you something. Welsh is a little pocket rocket. I love her. Firecracker. I love it.
It was brilliant.
We were laughing.
It was funny though, Replay, right? What was funny? So I let them carry on, played for a little bit, and then they used 3 different accounts. I was like, I'll let them play for a bit. They used 3 different accounts, and then I just blocked all 3 accounts. But then I went back to my CP, and the message count is going up and up and up. I couldn't see my own. It was on my own community post. I couldn't see my own messages on my own community post, but I saw it went to 106. I was like, oh my God.
I know. I think Sophie came in, and I think I think I departed about on 79th comment. It was mad.
I think that if I go into my email, because I've probably got a notification on my email, I probably could see it. But actually, when I go on my channel, I can't see what's been said on my own channel. It's going up and
I'll record it. I'll do a screen recording and send it, yeah. But this is what I was laughing at them. They made this thing look so stupid because they're saying to me, and they're going at Welsh, they're going at me, they're saying, well, unblock me then, and then we can talk. I'm thinking, hold on a minute, Duck. We've just been talking for the past hour via comments, so how can you not be you're responding to me, but I've got you blocked, but I couldn't work that one out, honestly. Like I said, this ghosting thing ain't doing. You need to take up a new hobby. That's all I said.
They do need a hobby. They do need to get out.
Yeah, there's been many names thrown about. I mean,
it is, and we don't actually know, but I know that there's people wanting to find out, because it's not just me that they're having a go at. They're having a go at quite a few people. So obviously some people are going, okay, I've had enough of this. Let's find out who this person is.
Well, they set on me, you, and TT for sure.
Oh yeah, and they don't like Dorothy. They've mentioned Dorothy.
Yeah, exactly.
They can come after me if they want.
I'll have fun with them. It could have honestly, they're just muppets.
Sandra, the link's in chat, darling. Hiya, Tam Tam.
Hey, Tam, you all right, darling? Everybody's all on different time zones.
The link's in chat, hun. It's in there, darling. Yeah, so as I say, I'm not responsible for the whole of fucking YouTube. So I'm getting a bit sick of being held responsible for everything and anything. Yeah, so
they just need to pack it in, because you've not done nothing wrong to these people,
I don't.
They
the
need
name,
to just...
we don't know who it is, but some names being bandied about, and some of the names I've never even heard of in my life.
The same here.
Yeah, the names what I was given, I don't even know them. Don't know them. I've never had no interaction with them, so I wouldn't. Why they come in? But listen, do they just want to be friends? If they want to be friends, just tell me. We don't have to do this love and hate war. I love all my soul. Listen,
I saw that, Welsh.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, Amber thanked them yesterday for having her back. Yeah, I saw that. I also caught a screenshot which I sent to Replay, which I haven't put up, but where they say we are. Who did they say? We are Amy, Ams, and CJ, whatever they said anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're supporting these people. And if anything, if we say anything about these people, then they're coming in strong. Well, they're on crack on
weird. We're so scared. Our knickers are in a twist. Yay!
I'll just get some sage and we'll sage them out. Or we'll do a spirit box session and send them off into the light.
Get the garlic out.
It's vampires, Sophie. That's vampires.
Yeah, but they could be vampires as well, because they're thirsty for people's blood.
Yeah.
Hi, Marie. You all right, darling? Crazy, just crazy people.
They're absolute nutters.
Hey, Marie.
Do you want to come up, Marie? Sandra, the link's in there if you want to come up. And Marie,
Right, I'm going to drop down and go back into chat.
all right, thanks, Replay. Yeah, so
You're
Replay,
welcome.
so what are you doing about the members link, did you say? Are you going to
Right, every time I go on it, it keeps throwing me out. So as Sally Ann, bless her, is going to get it me and send it to me. She's sending me my own link. So then I'll send it to you and post it on my wall.
Perfect,
Right.
thank you.
So I will do that towards term. But right, I'll jump down in chat and then you can have your next guest on. Love you, ladies.
I love you, Replay.
Bye.
Thank you. And I'll see you later, hopefully, if I can get on the bloody member. If I can get the members link.
Yes.
Sandra, it's in chat. Are you seeing chat? It's on chat. I've put the link in a few times. It's in chat, love. Are you on all messages? Or are you in top chat?
I was just about to ask that. Are you on live chat?
You might need to change your chat settings. Oh, it's tomorrow night. Okay, so I've got till tomorrow to get the member. Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I need to get my membership sorted. It's just my phone is being a right turd, so it's just not.
It's annoying. I remember when I got monetized for that short period of time, for a month, and there's lots of hoops you have to go through, and finding your links and stuff like that. Yeah, everything like that.
Oh, Sally.
She's probably been up all night chatting, haven't you? Have you?
Oh, she's been a fireball last night.
Where was you last night, Sally? Do I need to go catch up somewhere?
She popped up on mine, but she was mainly on Tarot with Trisha.
Okay, I might have a look back on there. I went to bed at a reasonable time last night. I was very good. I went to bed at a good time, so I didn't stay up late last night.
Yeah, if you because from some of the topics on mine, it went over to Tarot with Trisha, and then she spoke a lot more on.
Right, so I need to have a look back on there probably.
Yeah, because Sally was on hers throughout the whole live, but Sally popped up near the end on mine.
Yeah. Freya. So yeah, Freya's lovely. I think Freya should be protected at all costs. So everyone protect Freya. And what is it? Nikki has a nice channel too, and Tell It As You See It. So join everyone, and we're all very friendly, and we'll look after you. So you're not a coward. I understand why you're a bit apprehensive of going in people's chats, but we'll all look after you. Okay?
Do you know what? Reading her comment it kind of broke me because it's gotten so bad on here that people are scared to speak up. And just
they really
just
are.
say, and it's sad.
It is sad. That really makes me sad. So Sally will look after you. Who else? Marie, 21, you'll be welcome over there. We'll all look after you, Freya. We'll all look after you, okay? You must be protected, and we're all going to look after you, okay? So feel free to go where you like, and you have a lot of friends here who will protect you.
Yeah. Especially on mine, the the mods don't mess about. So if there's any nonsense, they're on it. Pew.
Yeah, definitely. We'll all look after you, so don't worry. Don't worry. We've got you. Yeah, we have. We've got you. We have. So what was the other topic? So we've done the Dave thing. I also sort of mentioned about troll channels. I understand people not having I don't want people to have their own name, for God's sake. Protect yourselves. Privacy. But when people make up a name and hide behind it, I think that is cowardly because they're not coming as themselves. So if you've got, like I'm saying to people out there, if they've got something to ask me or they've got a beef with me, come in as yourself. I don't mean your real name. I just mean as yourself, as someone that we would know. And if you've got something to say, I'll answer it. But if it's pure bullshit, I'll just get rid of you. But it's okay, Freya. You good? We've got you. But yeah, so because for example, CJ had a live about me the other day. I didn't come in
Yeah.
as someone else, backing myself up. I come up as myself.
Yeah.
I back myself up as myself. If I'm going to go in somewhere, even if it's somewhere that I know the whole people in that live can't stand me, I'll still go in as myself and I'll just take it. I'm not going to go in as someone else or, an alternative name or what have you. Are you, Angela? Do you know what I mean? I think people should come in as themselves, not pretend to be someone else.
Hey, Angela. Yeah, exactly. If you're going to say something, at least be yourself and say it. Don't just go and run, hide
Yeah.
behind oaths.
Yeah, because I've seen people, Sophie, this is because I've been here 5 years. I've
Mhm.
seen people, they come in as themselves and then they come in as a not. It's the same person and they back each other up and it's just they're talking to themselves. So say if I come in as Justicacious and then I made up another alt name and I was called Good Morning Sunshine. So Sagacious and Good Morning Sunshine would both come up and go, yeah, that's right, Sagacious, and there we go. And they back each other. It's the same person. This is the tricks people play. They've been
Mhm.
caught out loads and loads of times. I'm like, just be yourself. You've got something to say. Just do it from yourself. I go into the lion's den at times with CJ's live. It was about me. I was tagged in it. I was named in it. I had a right to go in there to defend myself. And I did, but as myself.
I don't know how Sandra can't see the link.
No,
You
I've
should
put
be
it in,
able to see
I
it.
know, I've put it in loads of times.
Yeah, look, Sandra, she just dropped the link for you.
It's weird with Sandra. Like Sandra's like my mate, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't talk to many people offline, and I talk to Sandra on WhatsApp. And when she comments on my CPs and what have you, I can't even like it.
That's
It's
a good idea.
bizarre.
That's a good idea. Pin it. Pin
Yeah.
it.
I can't
Yes.
like her comments. I can't heart her comments. I can't reply to her comments. It's so frustrating. I don't know what it is, honestly. I
Hmm.
honestly don't know. It's bizarre. And she's like one of my best mates on here, and I can't even reply to her comments. So I don't get it, honestly. Let me see. Right, I've done that. I've pinned it. Pinned it.
Let's over. Sandra, do you see it now?
So yeah, that was the thing that I was saying as well, is that, just be yourself. If I go in someone's or whoever's, I come in as Sagacious. I come in as me, not
Yeah.
anybody else. So I sort of covered that. Um, what was the other topic? Oh yeah, it was Noodle, and I was just agreeing with you guys, just
Oh
saying,
yeah.
a lot of things that you're saying are right. I don't know a lot about it. I don't watch her channel. I have watched some of it, obviously, enough to know what she's about. But I agree, she just used that victim card way too much.
See, the thing is with her, we wouldn't have carried it on if she wasn't carrying it on. The
Yeah.
fact that she's going around picking people out of a hat just to target and harass and bully even her own ex-supporters.
I think people are seeing it now. I do
Yeah.
believe that.
Yes, Sally, I saw that. I saw
I did. Yeah, I did too.
yeah, that just was stupid. See, instead of taking any responsibility or accountability, she just starts firing off at everybody.
Yeah. I said I don't watch a lot of her, so it's difficult to comment too much because I don't watch her. But
Hmm.
I've watched in the past and I've seen bits and bobs and I listened to you guys and and sometimes a community post will pop up, so I read a community post and things like that.
Uh-huh.
So I know enough. But yeah, it always seems to be, oh, these people are harassing me, these people. I'm like, have you seen the people you sit with, love? I mean, my God.
Exactly. The ones that she makes excuses for. Yes. The worst of the worst.
Yeah, so I get it when you guys are coming back and saying, excuse me. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because she's targeted a lot of really lovely people, and you know, people that are not like
Oh, look at
loudmouths like
Sally.
me.
Look at Sally. She don't want to come at me too much. She won't like it. Trust me. She's a fiery one, is our Sal.
But I think Shannon backtracked because obviously where you, Sally, and Trisha really exposed her BS, and she was trying to backtrack, but she's trying to emotionally manipulate at the same time. I don't like that. She's trying to, because she's been put on the spot, she's panicking. So she's trying to make you feel guilty for her own wrongdoing.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You just don't do that to people. At least,
Mm.
just own up, take some responsibility. Maybe if you took responsibility for your actions and what you've done towards people, then maybe people can have a little smidget of forgiveness towards that. And maybe,
Have a good day.
if she left people alone, I'm sure people won't keep speaking out on her.
Well, that's the point. Is, you know, look, I don't agree with some of the things Mrs. P has said. I really don't. I
Hmm.
mean, they've been outrageous. But it's reactive. I mean, she's a reactive person, and people know that. And
Hmm.
when they instigate, they know what they're doing. They instigate the reaction and then cry when they get a reaction. It's bizarre to me that people can't see this.
That's what I mean.
And I hope that, I saw Mrs. P and yours saying, oh, they're trying to get me to break the conditions. Look, just don't. Just ignore, ignore, ignore. You can still come on someone's, your friends, and chat about other stuff. Just don't be drawn into, we don't want any.
Yeah, I said to him, like, when when I got into my life and everything, and I said to her, look, you can just chat like normal amongst the ladies and talk about your crafts and stuff, because some people were keeping her distracted on the crafts and stuff. And I said, look, keep to them subjects. You don't,
Yeah,
whatever I address comes out of my mouth, and I made it clear to everybody that my opinions on Shannon Seafer are to do with me and what I've witnessed, obviously, and to like everybody else, and it's got nothing to do with Miss P.
exactly. Yeah, and I agree, and I think she's got her community post now. Well, it should come up in the next couple of days because she got 100 subs. So yeah, do crafts, do stuff like that. No, I think it's gone on so long now. People know everything. We know the situation. It doesn't need to be banged on about actually.
Yeah,
People know what has happened, and you know, people know that it was pushed way too far, way too far. I mean, it broke my heart that that woman was put in prison for a weekend. Broke my heart. It,
yeah.
it's beyond. So yeah,
But Miss P knows that. I know that she comments and says, she's been through this and that. And I'd reassured her that everybody knows. But when I'm talking about Shannon Seafer, this is beyond the Miss P situation,
hmm,
because it's not just Miss P, it's other people she's gone after and other people that she's driven away from YouTube,
yeah.
and just like Debbie, hopefully a lot of
Oh,
people have realized now that Debbie was fighting for something that she was compassionate about.
yeah. She has a lot of support. I call her tea up. She doesn't mind. I don't think she minds. She calls
Oh,
tits up.
she
I call her
doesn't
tea up.
mind.
She doesn't mind. But
She
yeah,
doesn't
she is
mind.
missed. And I think even now you'll see every now and again people bring her up and always with affection, always say, where is she? We want her back and peace, send the best wishes and all that sort of stuff. So I hope that if she's
Yeah.
around now and again, I hope that she understands that a lot of people, are missing her, and and talking about her with affection, and just like, oh, we miss her and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like when I found out my disability last November, she was a great comfort to me, and I trust her more than anything. I mean, she's a wonderful person, and she has this compassion towards mental health, not just because she was a mental health nurse, but in general as well, mental health, disabilities, you know, um, just anything around those areas. She's always been compassionate about.
Yeah, that peed me off as well. Like, I don't know everything, but I did see that bit where Noodle Mash was, I would call that real life, digging into someone's job.
Yes,
That pissed me off.
yes, because she phoned up the NHS
Sandra,
board
I'll
here.
put your wrench on. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I'll put your wrench on. Yeah, that pissed me off. That to me is going real life. Phoning hospitals or something, or phoning,
Medical board.
yeah, phoning a medical board. That's fucking going real life. That's out of order. Digging into people's jobs and personal life. That pissed me off a lot. That was
Yeah, and just
way too far.
because she finds out people's names, she thinks she can intimidate people. I don't
That
like that.
was so bad. I don't like that at all. That was so bad. Oh yeah, her crafts were brilliant. Really, really good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Jewelry.
because she obviously she's another handcrafter, isn't it? And she does all this hammered jewels. She uses like the soldering iron and shit like that. I mean, I'm an artist, but I'm not a crafty artist.
Mm. I love the crafters.
And I love,
I watch them. I
oh,
watch 'em. I love the crafters. I watch Sally Ann's crafting, and yeah, um, and people have a talent like that. I'm always watching. I love it. I think it's great.
yeah, like when it comes to like objects, pendants, this and that, the best ones I've seen so far is Sally and Debbie.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Because
100%.
they go far and beyond. They make
Yeah,
unusual type stuff. They're very creative in
very
what they do.
creative. I
Hmm.
mean, even when Sally and I weren't getting on, like, 'cause we have had ups and downs. Even when we weren't getting on, I always said she's still the fucking best crafter I've seen on here. So I can't. You can't say any different. Even if people have fallen out with Sally, they cannot deny that she's brilliant at what she does, and no one can say any different.
Yeah, oh my God. See, just because I didn't never seen Sally's items before, but obviously when get warming
Yeah,
up to
Ginger.
Sally when she realised and came over here and stuff, and then I get to come in and I see all of her crafts. I love her pieces.
I know it's mint. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking when oh, I don't want to say too much because anyway, there's. mm, I'll have a word with Sally. There's something I might want made in the future, but I'm not going to say too much because it's like family stuff, and I have
Oh
my
yeah.
people that follow me around the internet, and I don't like giving too much personal information
No,
away.
that's between you and Sally. Keep
Yeah,
that
there
keep
might
that
be.
private.
Yeah, it's just something I might want making. But yeah,
I'm sure.
um,
I'm sure Sally will. Sally will oblige. Oh, see, I love that because as a pen to paper artist, it doesn't matter what type of artist you are, whether you're a craftsman, um, a carpenter, this and that. Everyone's got an artistry talent, and I support that. I mean, I've seen some wonderful pieces. I mean, Sally gets me every time when she brings out these random pieces that she's made,
yeah.
and it just looks stunning.
Oh, Sal. I tell you what, right? I'm in contact with Replay on WhatsApp, so could you send? Let me work out how to do this. Could you send Replay your number, and Replay can send it to me, and I'll get you added on WhatsApp if that's okay. We'll get that sorted.
Yeah, that would be great because then
Yeah.
you can obviously talk about your project on there then. So, woo.
Welsh definitely does buy them. By the way, has Welsh seen her house yet?
Oh, yeah. Welsh, are you patiently waiting to see your house?
I know. I'm patiently waiting to see Welsh's house. I've heard all about it.
I know. It's like that night when Sally was up.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, look, Replay wants to see it as well.
I want to see the damn house.
Oh.
Oh my god. I hope she goes live after. Hey, Sally Ann, do you want to go live after? And we'll all go over there. Do a sagacious raid. And you
Oh,
can show
yes,
us
we
the
love a
bloody
raid.
house.
We love a raid. Because, like with us lot, we share a lot of supporters and stuff like that. I just love it because we can hop onto each other's and just share the love. So,
We do.
Freya,
And I'm really
Freya,
enjoying being around you guys. And Freya,
yes, Freya, don't be afraid because
oh,
we
live
all share the
later.
same people. We share the same lovely, awesome people.
Yeah.
So, don't be afraid to say hello.
And we're going to put our arms around Freya and protect her. Definitely.
Yes. Oh,
You're a
nothing.
moderator now. I don't know if that's helped at all.
Oh, that's really weird. Have you updated your YouTube on your app?
Weird. I don't know. Like, I can see Sandra's comments on my community posts. I can't even like them. I can't heart them. I can't reply to them. And it comes unknown error. And I've taken a screenshot of what comes up. It says unknown error. And I've WhatsApped Sandra and I said, look, this is what comes up. It's bizarre. I don't know what's happened. Honestly, don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what's happened. It's so frustrating. Maybe it'll help now that Sandra's a wrench now. Maybe that'll help a bit.
Have you tried unsubbing and then subbing back? That might help with the error ones.
I've even gone to Sandra's little, because it's not a channel, but her own thing, and I've subbed up to her. Thought that might help. I've tried everything. I've tried everything.
Oh, that is so weird.
Yeah. Oh, Freya, you're very welcome. We need nice people like you here, definitely.
Yeah, don't be afraid to say hello. You're very much allowed on this platform as anybody else.
And the girls will look after you. Everyone will look after you. Someone, Replay, Sally will all look after you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We don't like people to be afraid of talking, you know what I
Oh,
mean? It just, it's daunting. You should be allowed to speak up. You're allowed to say hello. You're allowed to interact. Just don't feel frightened because of these people.
Yeah, and that's why we have to stick together and stand up and not cow down to these people, because they make threats all the time. Oh, well, if you're seeing this chat, we're going to expose this, we're going to do this. Shut up. I'm sick of hearing that, I tell you. It doesn't work with me. It's not going to make any difference to my decisions of where I go at all. So they're wasting their time.
Yeah, it's like, I don't get it. None of them like us. So why are they putting so much effort into where you go or who you support or who goes in your chats? I don't get it. It's obsession. It's unhealthy.
It is unhealthy. It's weird. Like, Nikki, is that you? It's Nikki. Hello, me darling. How are you?
How are you?
Hey, Nikki.
Welcome back. Hi,
It's so nice to see everyone. I've got a week off, Nikki. A whole week off. I'm buzzing.
Oh, nice.
I've had my job for 6 months. I've not had a day off in 6 months. I've had days off, normal days off, but I've not had a holiday in 6 months. And I've got a week off, so I am buzzing. I'm so happy.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, that's awesome.
we had that about 2 weeks ago when we were up in the Smokies. We did so I know exactly having that break. It totally recenters you.
It's so nice because I don't have to worry about work at all and buses and uniforms and for a whole week. It's lovely.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I just dropped the kiddos off at school and daycare, so off to work. But I'm just well, one, I'm glad to see you back. That's awesome. We missed you, that's for sure.
We're glad she's back as well.
Thank you. I missed everyone. Genuinely. Like, honestly, at one point I was like, no, I've had enough. I'm off. Right. And I switched it off and I didn't come around for a couple of weeks and I missed everyone. I was like, oh, I miss it. Because for all we do all say, oh my God, this whole Cramsphere, it can be dark and it can be upsetting and it can be all those things. Toxic. We always say it's toxic. But we always come back. We're all still here because we miss the people that we miss. And I've been around for 5 years. And it would be really hard for me to just switch off completely because I genuinely would miss you guys. I miss the people, and it would be so difficult for me to just go, right, I'm off. Right, see you later. Because I don't want to do that. I sort of like it.
I don't think you should be forced to do that either. I mean, I know exactly what you feel like when eventually you've got to switch it off because it gets so toxic that if it starts to affect your daily life. And that's one thing I wanted to bring up was that, for all the folks that say they don't care who you follow or what chat you're in, but they do. And then, because there's loads of different creators that we like and they may not like each other, but to start targeting, the supporters and stuff like that. And that's what we've seen this happen for a while, but the depth of the depravity seems to be once again escalating. And in my opinion, laws are starting to catch up.
Replay.
I agree, Nikki. Hi, Sandra. I agree, Nikki. And
I don't know what's going on with I am 66 years old. I just go like that and press and press and press.
You look good for 66.
She looks bloody amazing. She looks amazing.
I love Sagacious so much. I'm the Puerto Rican lady who is here to be, I love you all. And I just want to say that I'm so happy that...
Are you Puerto Rican?
Yes, I'm from Puerto Rico, USA. I live in London, but I must tell you that I just love... I started loving Sagacious when she was in another community before. So... Oh, thank you. Replay. I think it's because of you. I am here. I just want to tell you thank you very, very much. I thank you.
Isn't she lovely?
I tried to do it through Sagacious and nothing. And I said, oh my God, what should I do? I have to call my daughter to help me out like always. And I was thinking, well, it was come to words. I will go to O2 to tell me what's going on. But something is going on with I'm trying to get with you for certain things. I don't know. What do you think? Some people are playing with. I hope not.
I hope not. I've sent you a screenshot, didn't I, where it came up unknown error. I can't like your comment. No, I can't hide your comment. I can't reply to your comments. It's so annoying.
Nothing. If something is going on, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, check your block list. It might have accidentally been blocked, or that's why you go into your Google account and you can check on your block list and see if maybe you might have, or somehow.
That's another one, Nikki. Yes, thank you.
But yeah, she can comment. She can comment.
Block. I just hope nobody's playing with, because I don't know. Who knows?
You don't know these days. Yeah.
Also, thank you, Replay. You brought this beautiful woman up here. I mean, come on, she's 66.
It's amazing.
She's 66. My mum is 65, and you both look so vibrant and young.
Really? Well,
yes.
I'll tell you the truth. You have to every day I know we all have our sadness because I know.
Uh-huh.
So put it in a couple hours every day, and then the other hours try to enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you have to do it, because to tell you the
Yeah.
truth, not everybody's gonna care for you. Only
Yep.
you.
And
Only
Sandra,
ourselves.
me and Sandra both agree that a little in moderation glass of wine of an evening is perfectly
Oh,
wonderful.
definitely. I can withstand
Yeah.
wine tonight. Yeah. Well, I'm a wine drinker.
Me too.
Yeah. But you know what? I went to the doctor. I was really scared. I went to the doctor to check my liver, and I told him I have cancer. No. He said, no, you're fine. I said, oh, thank God.
Oh.
I said, because I like it. But they did told me that I have to start being careful from now on. Not
Okay.
to drink, because I'm not a heavy drinker.
No,
But
I'm
I like
not.
my
One or
little
two glasses. I
drinky. You
like
know what
it,
I
but
mean?
one or two glasses is enough for me. I don't like being drunk, but I love a glass or two. But no
Oh,
more
me
than that.
too.
Everything
Me
in
too.
moderation.
Me
Yeah.
too. But not everybody thinks the same way. And to tell you the truth, why not to have a fucking glass of wine? Excuse my word. I need my wine. It
Yeah.
makes me happy,
Yeah,
relax.
me
I don't
too.
want to. Why not? This thing of anti this, anti that, being a vegan, because my daughter is a vegan and all that, and she doesn't drink. I said no. I am 66.
Yes.
Even if I die tomorrow, I want to die happy.
Die
Yeah.
happy.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a confident woman there. I love
That,
you
Yeah.
already,
that is a
Sandra.
very confident woman. Oh,
I
God.
know people
Sandra
don't
is
do this, don't do
amazing.
that, don't eat this. I said, oh, what the hell? I do everything in a balance, but I like my wine. I really enjoy it. I started drinking when I was 55, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah.
Damn,
And I
girl, you're a
like
late
it.
starter.
Well, there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
but why not?
especially red wine.
Listen,
Red
we
wine.
work hard.
Everyone says
We
it's
took
good.
care of our children. We have
Yep.
gone through hell and a half in life.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
why not to have a little drinky, you
I
know?
agree. I agree. Totally
Yep.
agree. I
Yeah.
think I
And
think you should
and
have
I'm
three.
I'm very normal. I do everything perfect. I said, well, what the heck? I want to be, and I drink by myself. I don't go to a bar, and it's nothing wrong with it. If a friend of mine tell me, oh, how about we go to a pub? I will get dressed and I go with her, no problem.
Yeah.
But I am a very But I
Yep.
am I am like a normal drinker. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care even to make an excuse. I'm enjoying my life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
Life is short, and we don't. We all know we're not going to live
Correct.
forever. We all
Yeah.
know that. So you've got to
Hmm.
get some enjoyment out of it. And we all
Yeah.
have trials and tribulations. We all do. But you've
Yeah.
got to
I
try and get
know.
some happiness in life because it's
I
short.
know.
You've got to
So I
enjoy the
want
ride.
you, sagacious, to enjoy your life. I am very, very, very upset of people trying to. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. You know how I am, but uh what's going on with you is very, very, very hurtful, and I feel bad, and I hope that things will finish, because it's because they need content,
That's true.
and I think it's very, very wrong to use you, because you are, and I guess everybody there knows, you are the
Mhm.
cleanest creator of all of them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are the cleanest creator. And anybody
Yeah. I
with
still
you
don't know
here,
what's really going on. I just saw the name come up and I went, oh Lord, now what? And I was like, out of all the people, Sagacious is the
Hi, Brianna.
least dramatic. So
Yeah.
It's the same
yeah,
with
yeah,
Kat.
you're
Do you know
right.
what?
You're right.
I have
I
no
And
idea.
it really bothers me to hear that people are after her. I will defend her to the end, because I am very disappointed that
Hey
this
Bree.
lady, who is not hurting anybody, on the contrary, I
Yeah.
Hmm.
am very disappointed with some creators who are, oh
Oh,
my God, saying this disgusting things about her. I think that's very, very rude.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I didn't have a clue. I mean, I'm so removed from that drama, but every now and again I try to listen a little bit, but I chose not to get involved. And when you hear certain things, I just seen that
It's really, really,
it's
really,
bad.
really bad.
Yeah.
We're talking it's below the belt.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
really
saw the
bad.
stuff with TT,
And
and I
I
was
am
just
very, very angry about that because it's
Yep.
too Sagacious doesn't deserve what's
No.
going on.
Well, like I
And you
said, I
know
mean, the
what?
laws are starting to
I'm
catch up.
sorry, Sagacious, I'm gonna say this, but some of the people that were your friends before, I am embarrassed that they are in another side. You know, how cruel. How can below the belt you can go? I think it's disgusting. It's disgusting. You know, and I'm 66. Some of these women are like 50 something or whatever. And to go to a place
I
where
get it.
it's below. It's you know what, Segesha, I don't care to tell you. It's just very below the belt, and
Mm-hmm.
they should not say so. Please, please, everybody who is listening, leave her alone. Leave Segesha alone. She doesn't go below the belt. She's a lady. By the way, she's a real fucking lady.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Yeah. And I want to say that because I think it's so cruel. So cruel. I'm horrified. And no, I will be there for Sagacious until the end because she doesn't go around doing that to other people. Please don't do that. Please. I'm begging you from my heart. Don't do that to Sagacious because it's very, very. Let me tell you something, other people, subscriber. You're not hurting only Sagacious, you're hurting the subscribers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is why people like them lose support.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So please leave us alone. We are not there to attack you.
Yeah.
Don't say dirty things like that.
Or at least just keep it on
Bites.
YouTube. Don't
Karma
go
bites.
real
So
life. I
please,
mean,
I
that's
think
affecting
please
people's
leave us
jobs.
alone.
That's
Please leave
that's
Sagacious
I agree,
alone.
Nikki.
yeah. Keep
Yeah.
it on YouTube. Yeah. If you
Yeah,
keep it on
because I
YouTube,
mean, yeah, I mean, you start going after people's jobs, especially like we're in a recession. It's not a joke. I mean, it's people are really struggling financially,
yeah.
and they've got
Uh-huh.
families and whatever. If you start to
We
go after
all
their,
do. We all
yeah,
do. We
if you
all
go after their
suffering.
work and their ability to support their family,
Yeah.
desperate people do desperate things, and
Well,
nobody wants to see
yeah,
that.
Nikki, I'm going to be honest here. I'm the most non-lying person ever, right?
Yeah,
Not, but I've had to on here throw some red herrings out about my job because I am
yeah,
frightened
yeah.
that
Likewise,
people
yeah,
may call my job. And
yeah,
I'm normally a very open and honest person, and I'm not a liar. But I
yeah,
have thrown some red herrings out about my job publicly about where
yeah.
I work
No,
because I
I mean,
don't want
I'm right
people
there with
calling
you.
my job on here. My job's important to me.
Absolutely.
I don't want people calling my job.
Absolutely. That's
It's
why
your
Sagacious,
livelihood.
I
Yeah.
am
Yeah, and
there
it's your
to fight.
lifeline.
I'm so upset. I'm
You
so
know,
upset.
I mean,
When I hear,
I
I don't go around. I'm
totally
sorry,
understand
madam.
that.
Go
I
ahead. Go
think
ahead.
it's vicious because it's. I mean, I've experienced it many years ago. Well, not many, about 2 years ago, and it can. I mean, it's especially when you. I mean, I'm working 3 jobs, or 2.5 if you call the third one a
Wow.
job, but it's. I mean, I work one with aircrafts, and then I do, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. I supplement, especially for the holidays. I do deliveries just to supplement my income because things are so blooming expensive, and we have a homestead and we grow our own things, but that doesn't cover ends meet. If I suddenly lost my job because somebody decided it would be funny
I
or to be
admire
cruel to
you, my
call,
lady. I
it's
admire
like,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you have to do. You know, I'm not embarrassed to say that.
I'm the
Yeah, in
same
my
way. I
part-time
come
job,
from
I
that
deliver.
background, by the way. I
Yep.
understand
You know, so
because
I
you
mean,
live in America, no?
yeah, yeah.
Well, in America, we're classless. You know that.
Yeah.
Yes, we believe people to have profession and,
Yeah.
to go. But one thing we have to do is that when we care about somebody, we fight to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to fight for Sagacious. I want to make
Absolutely.
sure that
Yeah.
what the hell
I
people
think
doing,
that's the
talking so
Latina
bad
in you.
about her. I'm
Yeah.
very
Well, I mean,
angry.
just leave it on YouTube. I mean, why go after family? Why go
Correct.
after your job?
Correct.
It's I mean, and laws are catching up, and people are going to find themselves in some hot water. And I know that's not a deterrent. It's almost like a red flag to a bull. They'll just keep on coming until something, I mean, like I said, it's desperate people will do desperate things, and especially when it comes down to their livelihood and things financially are just inflation's going through the roof. I mean, it is no
It's
joke.
the same over here
Taxes
as
are
well.
going through the roof, and people are. I mean,
I
it's
saw
cruel.
I saw a comment the other day saying, "Oh, she works at such and such," and I left them to it because I didn't work at that such and such. But I'm like, if everyone believes that, great. If you believe I work at such and such, wonderful, because I don't. So I'm not going to deny it because I'm gonna throw red herrings out left, right, and centre because I do not want people interfering with my job. My job is very, very important to me.
Exactly.
No, you know what, Sagacious? You're fighting for your identity, but some people are so bad.
I think
Oh
they're
my
so
God.
bitter. It seems like they're just bitter that
Disgusting.
they want to go after your
When
job.
we can have so much fun. There's so many discussion we can do that is not, but some people just want to get very, very below the belt. It's like disgusting. I was horrified the other day.
I don't care if you
what's
work at
going
McDonald's.
on?
That's still a job, I don't care if you work
Exactly.
at Burger. People who make fun of those folks, I tell you what, they're some of the hardest working folks out there. And to belittle someone, I don't care what kind of job you have. I mean, it's a job,
Exactly. You could
That's
be
right. Well,
you could be
American,
shoveling
I'm
shit
Puerto
and it's
Rican.
still a
That's
job.
it. That's it. I don't care. Exactly. You could be picking up
And
garbage.
what
You know what? You're doing a good
That's
thing.
why.
What kind? I'm sorry, love. Go ahead.
That's why. Going back a little bit. I mean, me and Robbie, sometimes we get on, sometimes we don't. I mean, I don't mind Robbie, and he doesn't mind me. We've had ups and downs, we're okay. But we weren't particularly getting on at this point. But I saw someone take the mickey because he had a proper job. And I stood up for that. I said, absolutely not. The fact he's got a proper job, I'm not even going to repeat the job title because it's his private job. But they were saying what he was doing. And I thought it was wonderful that he's got a job. How did he? I thought that was appalling that these people even brought it up.
Exactly.
I know.
And I don't even care if I was getting on with Robbie or not. I don't care if I was getting on with Robbie or not. When they brought up his job, it was wrong.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Wrong.
He's a good boy. And you know what? He works. Listen, what counts, I know, is that I'm American. And yes, we believe in education, this and that, I know. But I have to tell you, my grandfather, when he came to United States from Puerto Rico, which we were American, he came, he was, he had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get up to go to Long Island to pick up the fresh fish for the restaurant that he was working for.
Yep.
And he did that for 28 years.
Yeah, see, right there. Yep. It's a good work
And I'm
ethic,
very proud of that.
Yeah.
We because of him, we had a proper home in Puerto Rico. We had good education and everything. I am proud of people who works.
I am
I
too.
don't care what kind, even if they clean a fucking toilet.
I've done that.
exactly.
And I have done that. I used to work in a nightclub, and I worked in a night, and there wasn't enough hours. I said, have you got any more hours? That we haven't, but you can do some cleaning, and that's what I did. And I cleaned toilets.
I'm proud of you, Sagacious. Very proud.
And I'm not ashamed of that. You do what
and
you
I tell you what, people need to stop shaming folks for doing that. And I've seen that a lot. Correct. They go, oh, well, you just work. I tell you what, that person probably work, and they're bringing in the income. They're supporting themselves. To take the piss out of them is it only reflects on themselves, not on the person who's trying to work, and this class distinction type thing where, oh, well, your job's below you. At the end of the day is, can you pay your bills? Can you support your family?
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
anyone that goes out and grafts, I don't care what
Yeah.
they do, as my complete admiration.
Exactly.
Me too. Me too. I'm a type of person that listen. I come from a grandfather that had to come from after World War II. Well, he had to come and clean fish
Yeah.
and take care of a restaurant for 28 years.
Yeah.
But with his money, we live very well, and I'm so proud of that. I don't know how to
Exactly.
explain that.
I think we should be
I'm
pulling each
very
other up rather than tearing each
that's
other down.
I
right.
agree. I agree.
And I am very disappointed if anybody say things. Oh my God, I'm proud of that. I come from a family that they clean fish
Yeah.
at 3
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning.
I was.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to say I was happy cleaning the toilets, but I was happy when I finished and I earned a wage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. When you get that paycheck, it's true.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like we all came
but
from
you know
working
what?
family, and
It's a decent. It's a what counts is to be a decent person.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
know,
think it's
and we are decent. You are
Yeah.
decent. Sagacious is decent. Now the one who likes to play in a pool or whatever, that's another story. Let me stay quiet about that. Okay, let me stay quiet. Let me stay quiet. But we should be proud of our family. We should be proud of people who are working properly. Listen, don't get me wrong. I know about people who have done things like that and they still go to university after
Mhm.
that and all that. So I understand, but I don't like it when people start going below the belt. Sagacious doesn't deserve
Yeah, I mean,
what
it's an
people are
Olympic
doing
sport
over
in
her.
this community.
Also, there's people that can't
You
work
know,
for no fault
especially
of their
for
own that have worked
people.
all their
Yeah.
lives, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
shouldn't be had to
right.
go out. Even like someone's just saying, "I really miss my job. I wish I could go back to work. I'm disabled. I cannot
Oh,
do it."
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
that's you know,
I mean, you
And
can't help it. That's
I
different.
got
Yeah.
diagnosed last November, so I had to go on medical leave,
that
and
exactly, and you shouldn't be ashamed of that.
No, you
It's
shouldn't be
not your
ashamed of it.
fault. It's not your
Same thing
fault.
with mental illness. It's you should not be
It's
shamed. You know.
Never,
but
never.
I
I'm
I
telling you,
miss it
I
so
am very
much.
Yeah.
proud of people who work hard, even if they are cleaning toilets. I'm
Yeah.
very, very, very proud. And let me
And there's
tell
nothing
you
wrong with being
something.
on assistance, and you can maximize the time that you're on there. Assistance is there because it's the
Don't
ones
even
that
get
abuse it, yeah,
assistance.
but there's plenty that don't abuse it, that desperately need it and can't get on it, and I don't have any. I mean, I don't put any shame on them at all, because a lot of times they will try to do so much other stuff just to keep themselves active and not, you know, they know it's a privilege in a way
I
because
think,
it
Nikki, at the
is.
end of the day, people's private lives, anyway, are not
Is their
anyone else's
business.
business. It's no one else's business. We're on
Amen.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and YouTube.
Correct,
I think, Nikki,
correct,
you've said it 3 times already.
Yeah.
Keep it on YouTube.
correct.
That's
If
it.
we're on YouTube, look, this is a public platform. If I say something on
Trisha.
YouTube,
Yeah.
hi, Trisha. If I say something on YouTube and someone has something to say about that, that's fine.
Yeah.
If I'm saying something on a public platform and they go, "Oh, that's sagacious," blah 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 blah, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? But again, we keep saying it, don't we? Don't go below the belt. Don't talk about people's children. Don't talk about their jobs. Don't talk about their private life. I mean, it's
Exactly.
No,
And they're
we're
gonna
gonna
come
be
and
okay. We're gonna be okay. Remember what I told you, Sagacious. Sit down and eat your popcorn.
If it's
Because
toffee flavour, yes.
things gonna
Yeah.
change dramatically.
listen. I've always got popcorn and snacks ready, me.
Good,
Always.
because
So
I
guys,
have
just
to tell you,
don't forget the Butterkiss toffee popcorn flavour.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
because
Oh,
things are gonna change dramatically. Just
I
remember
will
what I'm
tell you.
telling you.
I will
It's
tell you
gonna
all a
change.
little secret though. I do have a box under my bed, a snack box, and it's full
But I have to
full
tell
of different
you,
little chocolates and treats and sweets.
yeah.
oh,
But I have to tell you, don't worry, things is gonna change. I don't care. Hello, everyone. I just want to say what I find it very strange is women who are, I know that I have a certain education and all that, even if I'm an Hispanic American woman, but I went to university. But I find
doesn't matter. Te quiero.
some people
Yeah.
who will go to stupid people and they think they're like their best friend. I think, what the fuck? What's going on? And let me tell you something. I was not a proper, when I went to university, I struggled
Yeah.
badly. I
Yeah.
was a C student.
Hey,
When
end of
I
the day,
became
yeah.
in New York, I became in New York because I fought, I fought and I tried hard.
Yeah.
I became a real estate broker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You're not gonna like who to whom, but I'll keep that quiet. But it's
It's funny, isn't
a
it? Because
former president, and I will stay quiet
yeah, the thing is,
because
Sandra,
I am
honestly,
not interested in saying anything because I'm for the people. But I just want to say that you know I work hard. I work
Yeah.
very,
that's the
very,
thing.
very,
You've
very
got to be
hard.
so careful on here, Sandra, what you do say, because I mean,
Yeah.
in
Yep.
my family, we've got a massive thing happening, and it's really, really posh and really, really brilliant. And I'd love to be able to tell my subscribers, because it's amazing and it is very high up. We're talking royal family high up, and with presidents and stuff, because you just mentioned presidents, and I can't say it because of
Yeah.
yeah,
the
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. You
people
can't
of
say
Yep.
your
I can't
enjoyments
say
on
it.
here.
Can't say it.
Yep.
What counts is that you are sagacious. I remember you broke my heart. So when you were with Rabbit Dog and I don't know Rabbit Dog and Luis, and I know you came over and you were struggling to come in to speak to them. I said, "I what a lovely lady," you know.
Ah, so me and Lewis get
And
on very,
that's when
very
I
well.
really fell in love. I felt my heart is with you since that day.
Yeah,
Remember that Louis said, I hate you, but I love you. I hate
yeah.
you, but I love you.
Lewis
And
is
I said
great.
to
Me and
myself,
Lewis are
she's a
mates.
lovely girl for pushing herself in there and trying her best. And
Yeah.
I say, you're a good girl. And I always try to follow you after that.
Well, Lewis and
Because
I, he's doing his Spanish channel right now, but when he does his English channel, he keeps telling me he's going to do it one day, and when he does it, I'm going to have a catch up with Lewis sometime. So look out for that.
please, please, because I enjoy him and I enjoy you, but I enjoy you as very much. But what is going on with you? Oh, I'm very upset. I'm not gonna lie to you, very disappointing.
Well,
But
I
don't
wanted to give you
worry.
guys big hugs. I gotta get off to work. I've just gotta get you, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to come up. You guys have a
Okay,
wonderful,
love.
wonderful
Oh,
day. I'm
thanks,
sorry I gotta
Nikki. Have
cut
a
you off.
You
lovely
too,
day.
Nikki.
Take
Bye, love.
care.
I
All
want to
right,
hear from you again. I love
definitely.
you. I like you. I like you.
Thank you
Oh,
Okay.
so much.
Nikki is
Bye.
lovely. She is really lovely. Really lovely. One of the best is Nikki.
And there's another one, Sophie. Hi, Sophie.
Hey, Sandra.
I don't know
Co-
about you, but we'll
¿Cómo
talk a little bit.
está?
Oh yeah. You should have gone to the game, Chris. Lewis did.
¿Cómo
Look,
está?
yeah, sorry. I know
¿Cómo estoy? Yo
there's a
estoy
lot.
bien. I'm okay. I'm
That's
Um,
good.
okay.
so I thought you should have gone to the game, Chris. Yes, that Lewis, and I know the reputation that goes before him. He actually is a very nice guy. I get on with him very well. As I say, I'm not expecting everyone else to get on with him. That's okay. I know a lot. I know I've had
Uh-huh.
every time I mention Lewis's name, I get people in here going, "Oh, that Lewis, oh terrible," but actually,
Oh,
he's a nice guy, and I
he's
get
a
on with
nice
him.
guy,
He's
but
my
it's a
friend.
different swing. I don't know how to
He's
explain it. It's a
well,
different mentality.
Sandra, you said it perfectly to me privately. He's a little bit naughty. He's a little bit naughty, but
Oh, very.
but I
San-
get on with him. And
Sandra, I just commented in the chat. That's me.
Hey Dorothy.
That's my account is someone.
Well, love, can you say that again? I have a little problem. I'm a little bit deaf. Sorry, love.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry, my mic was too far away, but I just
Oh,
commented in the chat, and that is
uh-huh.
my account. Someone.
Oh,
Oh,
go
okay.
over and see her.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Lewis, and whenever we mention Lewis, there's an
Hey,
audible,
Dottie.
oh, Lewis, like some terrible
I love
person.
Louise.
Actually,
I love, but he's in
Dorothy,
another. Go ahead, madam. Go ahead.
Dorothy is really good friends with Lewis too. So me, Dorothy,
Yeah.
and Lewis, we all get on actually really
Ah,
well.
I'm
Dorothy and
glad
Lewis
to
get on.
hear that.
They're very, very good friends. They got on very well too. So I was saying,
I'm glad to
Dorothy, when
hear
Lewis
that.
comes back to the English channel, he keeps telling me he's gonna do something in English, and I'm sure Dorothy and I will be there. So
You know what it is? Because
oh,
I'm
didn't you
Spanish.
like Lewis? Thank God.
You know what it is? I'll tell you a little bit, and you might find it a little bit weird. He's Jewish. You know that. Hello? Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
He's
Yes,
a Jewish
yes.
Mexican guy.
He
I'm a
speaks
Puerto
about
Rican
13 or
Jewish
14
woman,
different languages. Yeah, he speaks about
which is
13
very
different
weird.
languages.
But I'm Puerto Rican, Jewish, half Catholic,
A mixture, we're all a mixture, aren't we?
a mixture. But I understand, I'm like him, kind of, but a woman. I travel all around the world, but he has, in other words, it's very strange to hear about a woman who is half Puerto Rican, and half Jewish. But I don't want to, but I'm Catholic as well. I just want to say, I'm suffering a lot because of what's going on with Israel.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I know.
You know,
I don't know the politics of
but
it. I
guess
just know
what?
it's
I'm
terrible.
suffering from the other side as well, who are the good ones. The good ones as well. You know me. I'm a kind person. I just want everybody to get along, but we're going through a lot of hell. My love. You know, but
Yeah,
but I believe I'm kind to both sides, but not to Hamas. Okay, we can change the subject. I'm sorry
yeah. I
if
mean,
I
I
just
don't
want to
know.
say,
I honestly don't know the politics of it. I just wish that it
It's
would
the
stop.
same
I
with
just wish it
me.
would stop. I just wish it would stop.
I don't recognize the Zionist state,
yeah.
but
I just want to tell you that
I recognize the
I
Orthodox Jews that have lived in the land for many years. The Jews, Christians, the Samaritans, they all lived in harmony in those holy lands for many of
yeah.
years.
But you know what? They are good. We have to think about the children of both sides, the little
Hmm.
children. That's what it
That's what I
hurts
mean.
my heart.
That's where I stand on the humanitarian
We're for the
view.
Correct.
people, we're not the
Yeah,
From
politics.
both
yeah,
sides, from both
yeah,
sides,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it hurts. But I know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am being quiet about it, but I do come from, oh dear, I don't want to say, but from half and half, and that's very strange because most of the time I am, I don't know what to say. I'm going through a hard time
I'm
because of what's
sorry,
going on.
darling. I'm
But
sorry.
we're gonna be okay. I just, but we will all going to be okay. But anyway, I do suffer from the other side as well. I just want you to know that
Yeah,
I do suffer from the other side as well. So I am very concerned about our future
yeah.
of all of us
Or
citizens.
everything. Yeah. It's I sometimes it's I used to keep up with politics quite a lot. I used to know a lot about politics, but I get too frightened now. So I do
Yeah,
watch the news sometimes. I come from a humanitarian standpoint, which means that I just want peace for everyone. And I know
I know.
Yeah,
it's
we're for the people,
yeah,
not the politics.
yeah,
I know. I just want to know that my daughter will be okay, and my children, I have 3 children. I just hope that they're okay being Jewish children. They do half and half because I'll tell you another time. But I just want everybody to be in peace.
yeah.
And we have to worry about this since it's going to get worse. And I'm very, very concerned for the children and the babies of all of you and my, I just want to tell you everything should be fine soon. But it hurts.
Yeah. It's so hard because we see these things on the news and we can't actually do anything about it ourselves. We can maybe lobby MPs, we can lobby our own prime minister, we can lobby maybe, but we can't actually do anything. And you feel helpless. So all you can
I
do
know,
is come
I
from a
know,
humanitarian
you know,
standpoint and
I
say, look,
know,
I, I just don't know.
I
Yeah,
know. I am doing the best I can. I'm getting involved in some charities, but I'm okay. But I just want to say that, I can't wait if we can have peace. It's like like right now we are, what though they are doing to you, it hurts me. I cried the other day when I heard that stupid woman talking. I said that was very cruel what they have done to you. Please, please, people, stop being cruel. We're going through a war. Can you
yeah,
be kinder to people who are creators, please? Because I enjoy seeing sagacious, replay. I enjoy certain people. Can you please stop being so mean when we're going through a bad war?
yeah. And as
Please?
Freya said earlier, I just come on here for some company.
I know.
We've got
I
to remember that
know.
I think someone else said it earlier as well. I think Sophie, you said it. Um, some of these fights, you're putting the subscribers in such a difficult position
Mm-hmm.
and
I
an
know.
uncomfortable position. And it sounds cliche, just be kind and all that. And I say the same thing, and I can hear myself saying it, and people must look at it and go,
Yeah.
shut up. But it's true. If we can just be a
We're
little bit
going
more
through a bad
accepting and
time.
yeah,
How about we can talk? There's so many things we can talk about. Then, going so low. Look at what, that creator, I'm not going to say the name, went and did to Titi. I was horrified.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
In
I was
other words,
horrified.
but, in other words, please, creators, we're going through a bad time. We might go through war. Can we all think about something else to talk about it?
Yeah,
We need it.
yeah,
They
Sagacious
sh-
need it.
they should keep
We
their
all need it.
their online shit to online and not go.
exactly. And that's what Nikki said as well, wasn't it? 3 or 4 times. Keep it to YouTube. We can all have a bitch. We
Yeah,
can all have a banter. We can
Correct.
all say, I
Correct.
don't like you and I don't like you and you're a bitch and you're a bitch. And we can all do that. It's fine. I call it handbags at dawn. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
handbags
Hand-
at dawn.
I love it. Yeah, that's what I call
Yeah.
it. We don't mind a bit of that handbags at dawn. We don't mind that.
Yes,
you know.
I love that.
I know. We got to be okay. But all the stupid people who want to be severely toxic, when we are going through probably a war,
Yeah,
please be kind.
yeah.
We're going through a bad time. Can we all be okay? Can we do different topic? You know,
Well, I think we should try. I don't think it's always going to work, and we can
absolutely. I
try our
understand.
best. And there's always going to be, look, Sandra, I get it. I've done it myself. I've gone right. I'm just going to not say anything horrid. But then these people wind you up, say the most untruthful things,
I
and say
know.
the most horrible things, and you feel that you have to stand up and go,
You have
no,
to.
that's not
You're
right.
doing it right. You're doing right.
Yeah,
But
because you
every
feel like you're
time
being
that I
pushed into that
can,
Yes,
position.
yes,
I'm going to
absolutely.
say something to them.
Uh,
Like saying, those people they're stupid. I don't know what to say.
And
They're
also,
like,
if you do
yeah,
try and just be nice all the time, which I have tried for 5 years, and they just come back more. So
What
sometimes
Craftastic just said
you
just
have to be
hits the
strong
nail on the
up to
head.
yourself. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Cry and you cry alone. That's so true. But you do have to stand up for yourself. That's the thing. And I think people misconstrue nice for being a walkover. I am a nice person. I do have
Uh-huh.
decency, but I'm not a walkover. and I don't like bullshit.
You remind me of
No,
Kelly
it's good that
Cares.
you stand for yourself, and I like that. That's why I always come out when when I want to be come out and talk about when you are like that. But to tell you the truth, those people, I don't know. It's just some kind of image. I'm horrified. I don't know what to say. People are like even younger than me, but I'm completely horrified the way they think. But to tell you the truth, eventually karma bites. So
And
let it go. Let
I
it go.
totally
Let
agree.
it go.
Yeah, I agree with karma, and I don't. And karma for me is not something that I have to push. I can let it go. I can let God, karma, whoever it is, deal with it. I leave it.
Hmm.
I leave it to someone higher than me, if you like. I don't need to push anything. I'm not one of these people that need revenge on anybody. I just let karma do its thing. I don't need to push
You're
anything.
gonna be okay. Those people who follow. Oh gosh, sometimes I say what. I don't. Sometimes I wonder why they follow something so stupid. But you know what? Let me keep myself quiet.
Well,
Karma
Sandra,
bites.
I'm a very good. I watch quite a lot sometimes. I switch off when I need to switch off, and I watch a lot when I want to watch a lot.
Me
I'm
too.
a very good eye roller, so I can sit back and
Good.
watch something, and my eyes are rolling to the back of my head with just like what the hell,
Yeah.
it just
You go
amazes
ahead.
me.
Don't worry, my lovey. You know, I'm going to have to let you go now because
Thank you, Sandra.
I'll tell you what's going on.
I'm
My
gonna WhatsApp.
mother
I'm
is
gonna
in a
WhatsApp you with
hospital
some.
and I have to take care of her.
Oh, okay, darling. Oh, sweetheart. Okay,
Okay.
you take care.
But I
Oh,
just want to tell you, I'm right here all the time. You know what? Please say thank you to replay for put. I don't know. She did something that I can talk to you. I couldn't do it with you.
Is it because I pinned it, or is it because replay
I
put it in the
have
chat?
no idea. I'm
Okay,
66 years old. I have
okay.
no idea what I'm doing. But I remember that she said, "Oh, go here." And I did that.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I'm
Okay.
so
gonna what?
Can you
did she
please
send
tell
you the link?
replay? Thank you very much for helping me. I'm not too educated about stuff like that.
Oh, I'm
You
not
know
tech
what?
savvy.
You
I'm
know
not.
what? I want to tell you. Don't give me no what is it range oh, don't give me any of that because I don't know what to do with it. I'm
Oh no,
so
you've got a
stupid.
wrench. You don't need to do anything. You
I'm
don't need to do
completely
anything.
stupid.
I'm gonna WhatsApp you, Sandra, later with my family news, which I can't tell publicly because it's fun, but I can't say it publicly because there is
We'll
trolls
talk
about.
later.
So
I love
I'm
you,
gonna
my dear.
WhatsApp later and tell you my exciting family news.
Okay, my love. Okay, you take care. I love
You
you.
take care.
And
Love you
thank
too.
you for Replant for doing this to help me out. And thank you. What is the other lady who's here? Sophie?
Sophie, yes,
Yes,
lovely.
and
Her channel name is Someone.
Thank you. But you have to understand, you know, I love my blue collar people in America. Okay. Okay. You take care, my love. Bye,
Thank you
love.
so much. Bye, darling.
Okay.
Take
Take care,
care.
my love. Okay. Bye
okay,
Take
bye.
take
care.
care.
Okay. Bye. Bye bye.
Is it? Bye, bye, darling. Oh, isn't she lovely? Did you manage? Do you want me to boot you? Are you okay? Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Oh my God.
Oh,
Right. I've. Sandra. I've had to. Oh no! Have I done the wrong person? Oh my God. This is going well. Sophie, I think I've kicked you as well. I kicked Sandra because I don't think she knew how to. I don't think she knew how to take herself off, so I took Sandra off. Bless her. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she absolutely amazing? She's absolutely amazing. Sophie, I'm so sorry. I think I'm going to go anyway, to be fair. I've been on 2.5 hours. Thank you, Sophie. Sophie's channel is Someone. If you go check her out, she's lovely. Replay, I think, is going live tonight. I'm going to try and become a member later. I haven't managed to find the proper link for it. I think she's doing a members live later. Sorry, someone, because I thought she was stuck. So I know I got the wrong person. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go anyway. So sorry, someone. So yeah, I think Replay's doing a members only live. I've got to work out how to become a member because I haven't found the link yet, but I'm going to try and do that. Sandra is lovely. Thank you so much, Sandra, for coming up. She's amazing, isn't she? Isn't she amazing? She's so lovely. And I hope you're okay. And I'll WhatsApp you later. And what else was I going to say? Oh, and if you see Freya in your chat, she must be protected at all costs. She's lovely. So I'll say hello to Freya when she comes in your chat, please. And just have a great day. Have a lovely day. I've enjoyed myself today. It's been 2.5 hours. I expected it to be about half an hour. So thank you, everyone. And take care, everybody. And I will see you all later. Thank you so much. Check out replays later. Members only. And I'll catch you later.